If we don't use compost, we're not going to get the yields that we need. It's like running a car. If you don't put any petrol in the tank, eventually it's going to stop and not go anywhere. My name's Andrew Braham. I own a company called Braham Produce that my wife and I started in 2002. We grow bell peppers in protected cropping in soil. We're on a farm out in the Virginia area in South Australia. We're set on 12.5 acres. We've got 20,000 square metres of protecting cropping in different greenhouses. So that means we control the humidity and climate within the greenhouse to make the optimal growing conditions for our produce. The reason why we use compost, and compost is a very important part of our growing, is because we need to look after soil health. If we haven't got soil health, we won't get our yields, we won't get our crops. So we drive a tractor into the greenhouse. Behind that, we've got a spreader full of compost. As we're slowly going through the greenhouse, we're dispersing compost over the greenhouse floor at a certain rate so that we get consistency all the way through the greenhouse from one side to the other. We then deep ripping our soil so we get drainage and also incorporate the compost. We use agronomists to help us work out what we need to do with our soils. So what we do is we do a soil test every year, and then we work out a recipe to what we need to do for our soil. We use a firm called Jeffries. We've been dealing with them for the last 15 years. We've got a really good relationship with them. It's a green waste compost, like your trees, grass cuttings. We've experimented with different rates, different grades of compost. We think we've got the one that works for us. Compost helps us get a better return. Every time we're growing a plant, we're actually mining minerals from the soil. We have found we get better water usage, so it helps us to minimise our water usage. Every year, we need to feed the soil by applying compost. If we didn't put compost in the soil, we wouldn't get the quality or the yields of fruit that we get. Any soil, doesn't matter where you are, needs organic matter, and we also need organic carbon. Compost helps us build up our organic matter and our organic carbons, and they're very important levels that we need to make the soil healthier and help break down. I think the main reason why people might not use compost is because it's hard for us to, once we've got a crop in there, to apply more compost. Is it going to fight against the nitrogen levels of the plant when we're applying more compost? Because compost needs nitrogen to break down, and plants need nitrogen as a food source too, so they end up fighting each other and combating each other. So that's something we can look at too and study as well. For me, compost is just second nature. We know by talking to other growers, they might put it in one year or they don't put it in the next year, that it can be detrimental to their crops and they don't get the yields. I love compost. I'll do it every year. It's got to be done.